Nerazzurri fans from all over the world, welcome to the Interglobe for the second match with Juventus that will get one of the two teams to the final of the Coppa Italia 2022-2023. And as I titled, the circus is coming to town. Yes, because Juventus is really a circus, it's not a soccer team, it's not a football team, it's just a circus of despicable people. We have, of course, as you've seen in the image of the video, the biggest clown of all, who is Quadrado. He's incredible. They call him names here. They call him Cagnotto because he's very good at diving all the time. He's just a disgrace for football because he basically keeps fans away from football, because when they see how in football people dive that way and are false and also create injuries for other players that are really thought through before happening, you know, like I can remember with Sanchez, like he broke his ankle 2 years ago. He's really horrible. Anyway, thank God, after punching some people around and making all sorts of illegal things during the first match, he was disqualified for only 3 games. I mean, not even Stallone in Rocky, when he has to fight and get the money and hit people, behaves as bad as Quadrado. I mean, it's incredible. So in this circus, we have Quadrado, who likely tomorrow will not be present. Then we have Gatti, the boxer. You've seen the punch he gave to Kvaratskhelia last night, a couple of nights ago. So we have also Gatti, who is the boxer in this circus. Then we have Bonucci, the bench megaphone, the guy who sits on the bench and yells all the time like a megaphone randomly, I would say, with no reason. And then we have Danilo. Danilo is also another incredible number in this circus. Danilo is the mulatto racist, the guy who, when Lukaku was insulted, went to the referee to ask for him to be given a yellow card, instead of hugging Lukaku and looking at the supporters and saying, also, shut the freak up, you people that go around booing and calling black men monkeys. So you see, and of course, then on top of all of this, in the team, in the squad, we have the legal jokes, because Juventus is amazing in telling legal jokes, you know, because they played with the law for ages, and this is just incredible. Yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine, a Juve fan, and I was asking, but how can you still cheer for Juventus after all that's coming out? You know, it's not once, it's not twice. These people have been stealing for ages, and it's evident, it's under the sun, and you still cheer for Juventus? He's told me, you know, it's like when your girlfriend, you love her very much, and she betrays you a couple of times, and then you forgive her. This is like your girlfriend having a bukkake with 45 sumo fighters. It's not like betraying you a couple of times. Anywho, let's go to the match. I have to say a couple of statistics. Juventus always passed the turn in the 5 semifinals of Coppa Italia played against Inter. So this is not a good piece of statistic, because this happened in 37-38, 82-83, 2003 and 4, 2015-16, and 2020-21. We all remember how they won that game with that Bastoni mistake. Anyway, they won all 5. So it's a bit like, you know, when you go on an airplane and statistically like 3 planes fell the week before. So statistically you're okay, you should do well. Same thing here, we lost 5 semifinals, so the 6th one should be the good one. Another piece of statistic is that in the last match at San Siro, Juventus didn't get a goal, so they ended up with a clean sheet because they won 1-0. So this could be, if they don't get a goal, the second time, actually the first time, that they could register 2 clean sheets in a row if they don't get a goal. So It happened only once in the period between 81 and 83, so this would be the second time actually that Juventus gets out of San Siro with 2 consecutive clean sheets. Let's hope that this is not the case. Going to the starting lineup, we're going to have Tiramalo Onana, of course, in the goal. Darmian, Acerbi and Bastoni will play in defense. Then we're going to have A-Train Dumfries on one of the wings and John Delivery DiMarco on the other one, because they both rested and so they're fresh. And then we're going to have a wonderful midfield with Barella, Sultan of Swing Çalhanoğlu and Mkhitaryan, and Brozovic on the bench. Even if he's not a player that gives the best of himself when he comes on as a substitute, he played so awfully in the last match that he deserves to be on the bench. And in terms of forward, we're going to have probably Lauti, of course, and Dzeko, but I would love to start instead with Lauti and Lukaku, because I'm convinced that the more he plays Lukaku, the more he grows, even in his Lula relationship. So this is what's going to happen. I really hope that we're going to be able to qualify for the final, because this month is so amazing. You know, I was impressed by the fact that we had 9 games in April. Now in the next month, we're going to have 10 games if all goes well. If all goes well tomorrow. So let's keep cheering for this crazy, amazing team. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, punch the like button, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Forza Magica Inter! Ciao!